4 cars are going to be up on the bars. Brad Berger, your top 2-point leader, and Chubbs Jesse Dennis, bring us to the green flag. Here we go.
Down into turn number 1. I believe this might be the first time this season that Brad Berger's gotten to start out front, and look at that run through 1 and 2 on the bottom side of the speedway. Jesse Dennis kind of using a little bit of a diamond line. Look at your top 2 already checking out on the field right now. Brad Berger in his usual spot along with Jesse Dennis, top and bottom right now. That 38 machine trying to hang on to her. Oh no, Jacob Hobscheit heartbreak. He is broke. Looks like they did not get it figured out.
Down the back straightaway, your 2 top point getters here at the Adams County Speedway. Brad Berger and Jesse Dennis now up, breaking away as you got, here comes the 6 car, the defending race winner, Ryan Jenkins, now rolling to the inside of the 10J of Josh Cooper. Austin Paul on the top side of the speedway. They're going to try to go 3 wide off the corner. Not going to make it happen. Josh Cooper going to maintain the spot. Into corner number 1 and 2. What does the lap time show?
Right now, your leaders are the fastest cars on track, and it's not even close. They are going 8/10 faster than the rest of the field, and you can see it on track. They are leaving these guys in the dust. Brad Berger and Jesse Dennis, the last few weeks, it has been roles reversed. It has been Brad chasing Jesse. So right now, Brad trying to pick up what could be possibly his biggest win of his career. As he goes down the back straightaway, he pulls the gap just a little bit further on Jesse Dennis.
Ryan Jenkins now going to pull alongside of the 10J of Josh Cooper, going to try to go around the outside of him. He's going to try to slide up. No, Cooper's going to maintain that top side of the speedway, but Jenkins going to get a great drive on the bottom. They're going to be side by side now. Jenkins up into that 3rd spot, going to try to track down your race leaders. Back up front in that Performer chassis, Brad Berger, looking strong, looking for his biggest payday here at the Adams County Speedway of his career. Into 3 and 4, Brad Berger going to motate the bottom. Chubbs on the top. This time by 17 of them to go.
Jesse Dennis trying not to let that 38 of Brad Berger get too far out in front of him, as now Ryan Jenkins and Josh Cooper work their way through 1 and 2. Cooper working the top side of the speedway right now. You got a pair of Skyrockets up top and a pair of Performers down low. Jenkins this time going to toss her in deep on the 10J. He'll slide up in front of him. How about that? A power move out of Ryan Jenkins. Give him 3rd this time by. Now Josh Cooper going to try to cross him over down the front straightaway. And Ryan Jenkins going to go down low to... Oh! Cooper hard into the implement tire. That just destroyed the front of that car. Reset here for Ryan Jenkins right before that caution. He was running lap times with your leaders as we go back green flag racing. Look at that. Ryan Jenkins going to take 2nd as they work their way down into turn number 1. Not a great restart for Jesse Dennis.
Jesse Dennis going to try to motate the top side of the speedway though, as he is riding the rim. As here comes you got 2 Performer chassis now up in the top 2. Brad Berger and Ryan Jenkins now, as here comes Jeff Wiggins trying to put his hat into the ring. Jesse Dennis, he might have been saving some tire. Here comes Chubbs, new race leader, Chubbs, Jesse Dennis.
They go side by side down into turn number 1. Dennis goes up to the top side one more time. Brad Berger trying to hang on to her. Look at this. It's a dead heat down the back straightaway. They are door to door. Now the Candyman of Jeff Wiggins looking to the inside of Ryan Jenkins. You have got a Skyrocket, Performer, and a Rage. And oh man, a little bit of a mistake there out of Jeff Wiggins. He's going to lose some ground to Ryan Jenkins.
Man, I'll tell you what, Jesse Dennis, nobody runs the top side of the speedway better than this guy, and he has ramped it up here on this restart as he is starting to click it off now as Brad Berger. He's going to have to find some sort of traction down here in the bottom side of 3 and 4. No, he's going to slide up to the cushion. Jesse Dennis now with 13 laps to go as your race leader.
This could be deadly for the field right now. That 70 car, when he gets out front on the cushion, it is rare that he makes a mistake. Now look at Ryan Jenkins down to the inside of Brad Berger trying to take 2nd. That 6 car looking good on the bottom side of the speedway. He's not giving up on it quite yet. Jeff Wiggins has. He's up top right now in that 36T machine this time by. We'll check the lap times. Jesse Dennis 5/10 quicker than the rest of the field. He is on his inside. You've got a battle for 2nd as they make their way into 1.
Jesse Dennis tiptoeing the top side of the speedway with perfection. And Jenkins looking to the inside of Brad Bergen. You're going to have a long drag race down the back straightaway. Brad Bergen with the advantage, though, as Ryan Jenkins going to dive it down even deeper this time into 3 and 4. Going to try to slip the tires as much as he can, finding some grip there on the bottom side of the speedway. He does. You got a new second place runner. It's Ryan Jenkins in a 1.
Ryan Jenkins working his way on the bottom side in that 6 car. He is now out to clean air. We'll see what he can put down for some lap times, as now Jesse Dennis catching up to a lap car on the top of the speedway of Craig Garner. This time by on the across the line, Jesse Dennis a 23.8, Ryan Jenkins a 23.6. Look out, Ryan Jenkins might have found something here, but he only has 6 laps to get there.
And by 3 laps to go for Chubbs, Jesse Dennis, as he's rip riding the top side of the speedway. This is where Ryan Jenkins gets a lot of his momentum. Look at the 6 car. The eye test says yes, you might have a battle for the race lead with a couple laps.
Last time by, Ryan Jenkins was 3/10 quicker. Now he's working the bottom side of the speedway once again in that 6 machine. Coming across the line, you can visually see him closing in. A 24.1, a 23.5 for Ryan Jenkins as he pulls to the inside of Jesse Dennis. You have a battle for your race lead. With 2 to go, they go side by side down the back straightaway.
Ryan Jenkins coming out of nowhere on this one, race fans, is Jesse Dennis. I think the right rear tire's starting to go away on it. He's going to drive to the top side of the speedway. White flag is out one more time around.
They're going to have to navigate the lap car of Allison Davidson. Jenkins not going to be able to hit his preferred line, but he gets to the inside of Jesse Dennis. They're going to drag race down the back straightaway. They go 3 wide with a lap car into 3 and 4. They remain side by side. Ryan Jenkins down low, Jesse Dennis up top. It's going to be a drag race out of 4. Coming to the line. How about it? Jesse Dennis going to pick up the Underdog design.